That's my drinking water.
What's that? Is it that good?
Yep.
If you go with this, so they win the game. So they win this game right here. But why you can use a baby?
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Matt Prater's been around a long time. We'll get us started here. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They run with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Off the play fake, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here we go. Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's Walker. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Gino.
Oh, yeah.
That is intercepted. He works free, right side. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one caught at the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's Gino. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hey, here we go, hey.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product. James Conner not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Murray now on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Oh,
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. DJ Dallas now to return it. This return gets to the 30 before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Murray from the pistol. Finds his target, Ryman. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Go on, step up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down carry for Connor. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Connor on the inside give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Find Diablo there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Connor trying the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Prater on to send it away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Minshew. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
That boy.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Out of the gun, Minshew. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd and 10 now. Minshew has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast. Minshew on first down. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders who have first and 10. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Another try following the sack.
Yeah.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
On first and 10, it's Murray. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Working quickly here. Murray here on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Easy pick dropped by the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Gets this one to Harrison. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Kyler looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
I try to throw it away.
Still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Murray looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First and 10, Minshew. Dump off caught by his back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17-yard line.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Finds him on the cross. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the Cardinals grab it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Minshew working from the gun. Getting out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will have it right.
Can I finish it again? Oh, hell no.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Prater's been around a long time. Will get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch
Catch that.
did the rest. And
Do the
that's what it
baker.
is. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Bad.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, Murray. That's left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now, Murray.
Oh, shit.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
You will happily take this starting field position. They begin with 1st and goal at the 2. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco.
Come on.
Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Conner.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
2-2.
On the give. This is Connor. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Oh, he doesn't put it away. It falls out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action here. Mahomes. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down. Now Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. The open man is Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Murray. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. So try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Omaha.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. And I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. On the handoff, it's Connor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Connor. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Third down, 3 to go. Murray now. A short one here, caught by McBride. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Greg Dortch, touchdown Cardinals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. To throw is Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. Motion man is Rice. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
And Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that.
I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. That's the... And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
We batted away.
Yeah.
Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. And now maybe they only have time for 1 play. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Mahomes back. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win for the Cardinals. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.